Hi, oiling friends. I just wanted to check in and have a little chat with you about diffusers because it's probably something that I get the most questions about, which one I have, how I use them, blah, blah, blah. So I just thought I'd do a quick video for it. So I'm just going to tell you about the ones I have, and maybe that'll help you select yours. So there's hundreds of diffusers out there, tons of different bells and whistles, tons of different price points. Really, you can purchase whatever you want. I have some doTERRA ones. I also have some that I've just picked up at like Winners. And honestly, the doTERRA ones are lovely. And I haven't had any problems with them. And they do have a warranty on them. So if something goes wrong, you can send it back. But I've had just as much luck with the $30 ones that I purchased from Winners. So, you know, you buy what you buy. This is the doTERRA one that I have. I have 3 of these. This is called the pedal diffuser. This is kind of their standard diffuser that most people have. It's the one that comes with most of the kits if you purchase a enrollment kit. And this one's really nice. It's an ultrasonic diffuser, which is what most of them are, which basically just means that there's a little disc in here and it vibrates really quickly and it causes the water to vaporize. And that's how you get the mist, basically. It plugs into the wall, obviously. There's a little plug back here. Plug. This one's nice. It's pretty simple. It has a light function, so there's it's not plugged in, so you won't see that. It has light function. It does a couple different colors of lights, I want to say, maybe 3 or 4. And it has a time selection, so 1 hour, 2 hours, or 4 hours, which is a nice amount. After 4 hours, I'm kind of sick of that smell, and I want to move on to something else. So that's a nice one. So this one's great, and this is a doTERRA one. I also have these ones for my kids. My kids. Son has this whale one. My daughter has one that is an elephant, but it's a similar thing. These ones are cute because they act as a nightlight. So there's these little cutouts at the top, and the light comes through, and it goes onto their ceiling. So that's kind of cute. They also are sound machines. I will say, though, on this one, my son's had this one for quite a few years, and there's a couple sounds that have gone on this one. So, you know, but he also uses it every single night. I also have this one, which is, I have 2 of these ones. This is a brand called Now, and I'm pretty sure I got it at Winners, but perhaps at a health food store or somewhere like that. And, you know, you can get them anywhere now, Bed Bath & Beyond. This one, same thing. I've had this one, this is probably my oldest one, and I've had it for sure probably like 7 or 8 years, and it's still, and I've used this one every day. This is the one that's in my living room. So, you know, and I think it was $30. So again, tons of prices, tons of different bells and whistles, different times you can have on it, different color selections. I also have a car diffuser, which is really lovely, and it's a doTERRA one as well, and it's lovely. It just plugs into the USB cord in your car. But I will say I have been at stoplights before and pulled up beside someone and it's misting, and I feel like the person next to me is judging me that I'm smoking in my car. I just want to roll down the window and say, I'm not smoking, I'm not smoking. Anyways, so diffusers are great because it's a really easy way to use your oils every day. I just go around my house in the morning and bring some water with me, bring my oils that I want to use that day, and just fill them all up, turn them all on, and they're all kind of good for the morning. And then I usually do the same thing at night, turn my kids on at night before they go to sleep. A little bit of safety with diffusers, especially around kids and pets. You want to make sure that especially around pets actually, you want to make sure that your pet has a way out of a room that has a diffuser in it. So even if it's an oil that's safe for pets, say lavender or something, that's fine. Your pet just might not like that smell. So you just want to leave doors open and that sort of thing so that they have a way in and out. Same with your kids' rooms. I wouldn't recommend diffusing in your kids' room if you shut the door. Unless it's an oil that you know you feel comfortable with and you feel safe around. Just extra precaution, just leave the door open so that there's that airflow happening. As well with my kids, I make sure that their diffusers are up high. They're older now, so this isn't a super big concern, but they're up high because, you know, there is a cord hanging and that sort of thing, so cord safety. And And of course, just be kind of aware of what you're diffusing around your kids and your pets, especially nonverbal children, that babies, that sort of thing, that aren't able to tell you yet whether they just don't like a smell and they can't get out of the room. So just be aware of kind of how they're feeling. Obviously, if your pet is barking like crazy when you're diffusing something, they're probably not liking that smell. Same thing if your child is crying. Pay attention to those cues. I've had a couple friends tell me that their diffuser has stopped working. And usually the first thing I ask is, A, is it a doTERRA diffuser? Because they have at least a year warranty. I think on some of their the Lumo diffuser, it's a 2-year warranty. So you can send it back, no questions asked. But even if it's not, I always ask if they have cleaned it. And usually the answer is, you have to clean your diffuser. So I have one that I'm going to show you now that has not been cleaned in a very long time. And you'll see how dirty it is. This is what it looks like when it has not been cleaned. So this is what one looks like. I did just clean this one, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. So this one's spotless. Particularly if you're diffusing an oil that's really thick, like turmeric's really thick, patchouli's really thick, or colored, like a deep blue is a colored one, or blue tansy is colored. It might clog parts of your diffuser. And so usually when someone tells me that their diffuser isn't working anymore and I ask them to clean it, once they clean it, it works. So just a tip that you might want to clean it, you just clean it with soapy water. I've even thrown like the top cone bit, I've even thrown this in the dishwasher because I put everything in the dishwasher. I wouldn't do the bottom part because it has some mechanical bits in it. But just clean it with soapy water and give it a good scrub, and just make sure that you really clean out kind of the disc area, and you should be good to go. So if you have any questions about diffusers or questions with anything else, let me know, because I love doing little videos for you, and hopefully you enjoy them as well.